Oh, hey, Mel. Hey, so here we are. It's us, you and I, Nintendo. They announced a Nintendo Direct. So we thought, what a better way to celebrate the Nintendo Direct Eve than to do a predictions episode, a bonus episode where we talk about
Little mini bonus.
yeah, a little mini bonus. We talk about the predictions, and then after the predictions, it'll be fun because then our next episode you can listen and we can go back and see how wrong we were about our predictions.
I
And
like how you phrase that because that's what I was gonna say.
yeah, I'm ready to be wrong. I'm ready to be right. I'm ready to be all around. I was trying to think of like what sort of format we could do, but then I thought, you know what? Let's just talk about some of our predictions, and you tell me. You know what? It's your birthday weekend, so you can tell me. You can go first, or I can go first. It's up to you.
You can go first.
Okay, the Yakuza series is coming to Nintendo
No,
Switch. Yeah,
no,
that
you're
that
wrong.
is my prediction. Okay,
Good
they
start.
that's it. The Yakuza. That'd be funny if the Yakuza series it doesn't come and it's just what's the other one?
A judgment.
Judgment. Yeah.
I do like the judgment though.
Yeah. So well, I like it, but um,
It's not, not exactly the same
no.
thing.
I mean, let's be honest. The one I really want is the
You want like a dragon, huh?
like I want like a dragon.
Of
Yes,
course,
I
everybody
I've
wants like a dragon.
I've already played through all the other ones. So this is like one of the few games with a lot of talking that I actually played through, which was all the Yakuza games. Um and I didn't play them like when they first came out, but I played like from 0 onward, like when they did like the started making them for I guess what PS4. Um
Yeah, I mean, there's like a bunch of them out, pretty much on
yeah.
everything but this. So yeah.
They have a special studio thing during TGS, and I think they're going to announce the at least. Uh, I say the whole series. You know what? I want to say at least one, but I'm going to say all of them are coming, and they'll start with like a dragon, and then all the others will come out after. That's my first prediction, Mel, and you already
That's your
hate it.
first.
Yeah,
Yeah, I hate it.
you already hate it. What about you? What about your first prediction?
Like, okay, I don't have anything against that series. It's just I believe they're just that hell bent on not doing it. And knowing our luck, we will get it. Like, but we get like the Wii U port of that, like 1 and 2, I think.
Yeah. Well,
Just that.
wasn't it the creative director who left was the one
Yeah,
that was like, "Oh, I don't want it to be on that," or doesn't think it belongs on there or something. But he's
yeah,
gone
he
now,
was.
so
He's gone. He's like in the Netscape thing. You
NetEase,
know,
yeah.
the NetEase. Yeah, that's what it is.
All right.
So,
So your first prediction. Let's hear. You're gonna hit us with a banger.
a banger, huh?
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's see. We're sticking with like. Okay, so like we heard about these rumors with these GameCube remasters that
Yeah.
are happening. So a lot of people are thinking about like the first party kind of stuff,
Yeah.
for that.
Yes.
I am not doing that because honestly, I don't really want a lot of first party stuff like
Because you played them
from
already.
that. Yeah, I played them already. Like the only ones I want to rebuy are like A Thousand Year Door and
Chibi Robo.
okay, I did play that, but I didn't own it, so that's a little different. So for me, like if I don't own something, I'm perfectly fine like playing it again. If I
Heck
already own
yeah.
something, it's like I need a little extra something something. Or it has to be like my absolute fave. So like Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. I wouldn't mind buying that again.
Oh yeah.
But for prediction wise,
Third
I'm gonna
party.
go with third party, and I'm gonna go with Capcom. The Beautiful Joe combo pack. That's what I want.
Just 1 and 2.
1 and 2, yeah. I'm not gonna push for the double trouble or red trouble or
Double.
whatever it's
Yeah.
called.
Double. It was double something because of the DS.
Yeah, because it was like, yeah, I'm not gonna push for that yet. I'm just gonna push for 1 and 2.
And no,
Beautiful
not
Joe,
and not the fighting game. Right.
not the fighting game.
Was
No,
it like a Power Stone type game?
Oh,
or maybe just made by the Power Stone team. I can't remember. I remember it not being very good.
Yeah. So I'm not worried about that.
But Beautiful
I'm just worried
Joe
about the yeah.
one, that 1 and 2 were really, I enjoyed them, and I think the art style made it so that it would be make for an easy return and still look really good today, and without having to do too much to it.
Yeah, and like they can just easily do like even if they don't do a combo pack, they can just do like one separately at a time, like digital only. I would be okay with that. I know that's like not like everybody's favorite thing, but like we got like Okami from them like that. We got that Warriors like that Samurai game like that from them.
Oh yeah,
So and like the Devil May Cry games, not all of them. Maybe we'll get four. We're kind of overdue for four.
yeah, that's true. We are. So that's your first prediction. You're saying it's happening. You're saying
I'm saying it's happening.
it's gonna
There's no
happen.
reason for it to happen, but I'm saying it's gonna happen.
You got it. You say it's happening. It's happening, Mel. We
It's
can't.
happening. It's
We're not
happening.
gonna argue with you. Um, but
Okay.
in terms of what else is happening, Mel, you want to know what else is happening? I'll tell you. Okay.
What's
Uh,
happening?
we are getting 2 shadow drops during the Nintendo Direct, and the shadow drops are. Are you ready for this?
I'm waiting.
Rogue Legacy 2 and
Mm.
Minoko. What is it? Cat Market.
Night market, cat
Yeah.
market.
You know what? It's my prediction. I can't even.
Let me double check.
Yeah, I
Night
think
market. It's night market. So at the night.
it's
Yeah.
Minoko's Night Market. They
Night
recently
market.
showed a new trailer. Nintendo released a new trailer. I think the last trailer they had was back in 2018, and then they had a new one just like 2 weeks ago, talking about it's coming soon. And yes,
Yeah.
they updated or have the Steam page is listed with a 2020. Nope, never mind.
It just says coming soon, huh?
It said no. It said 2022, and they've, I guess, since the last within 2 weeks updated it, and now it says planned release 2023. So,
Oh my
one of my
god.
predictions is already
Thank Staryu. Way to go.
That's the
Maybe we
Steam
can have
version.
one
It's coming to
actual.
the it's coming to the it's coming to the Switch on 2022, and then they need time to get the
Okay.
mouse and
Yeah. Yeah.
keyboard support in
Yeah.
there.
Okay.
That's what's happening here. Uh, but as
We
for
should have made a bingo chart of this.
Rogue's Legacy, now that bad boy, it's been on
Oh, I
the
mean,
Xbox long enough that it can come to other platforms now, and I am gonna say that. Yep. And it I and you know that there's got to be more than one shadow drop. So if it's not Minoko's cat market for whatever reason, then
it not being done is a reason.
yeah. So this is me just throwing it. So okay, so they only announced the PlayStation version so far, but Tunic is
Yeah,
coming.
you just stole mine.
I stole yours.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say next. Tunic, I have it down.
Um, I have it down in my head, but the go ahead, Mel. This could be your prediction. Although if we're right, I think we all know.
No, you stole it from me because you had to backtrack because you looked up yours. It says
I looked it up mid, yeah, and then they updated it to 2023, so it's gonna shadow
maybe they
drop.
did it today
Man, when did they
because
just
we were just
update it?
talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah.
Okay, so I was gonna say Tunic because we had like just the PlayStation like release date like for late September I think it was supposed to be
24th or something like that. Yeah.
yeah, so I think we're gonna get the same day.
I
Like a nice little drop. But I think it's gonna be shown off in a like trailer reel and not like a bumper, you know, like how Chicory was shown off. Remember how
Oh
Chicory
yeah,
was
that
shown
was
off?
like,
It
oh, out
wasn't.
today. Yeah.
Yeah, it was just quickly shown. You know, it wasn't like it's given its own segment, which
Yeah.
surprised me still because that that should have got its own segment. But you know, I
Sometimes
don't make the drugs.
sometimes the games that are quickly shown in those little montages are the ones that are like out now and like the biggest takeaway from the direct sometimes.
Or sometimes they're actually shown beforehand in one of those little smaller ones, and then they're shown again by itself. Because Celeste was actually shown like this. Like if you actually look back at like the first or like second like Indies Switch trailer thing, Celeste was
Yeah.
shown for like 2 seconds, and it was just like a little jumping section. That was it.
Oh
Then
yeah.
later on, you know, it was shown off alone, and you know, it was a big deal. And now it's like, you know, one of the indie darlings. You know, that really helped having its own little spotlight. But you know, I always want to know the process of like what actually gets like longer segments and stuff because
Like
like
how
I know
they
you have
decide.
to yeah, because like I know
Yeah.
you have to like go through all these companies and you have to like give them footage and like exactly what you show and like
Right.
exactly what you want to say, you know. Especially now, these directs are like little mini Super Bowl events for us. So like every developer wants to have like you know be in there, even if it's like for 2 seconds. You know, it's kind of crazy.
Yeah, that's true. It is kind of crazy. Um, so that was I stole yours, but do
Yeah,
you
you
have
stole
another
mine.
one or you want me to go? It's up to you.
Let's see. We haven't really done anything Nintendo, so I'm gonna throw out a Nintendo thing.
Oh,
I'm gonna go new Donkey Kong. They're gonna show off new Donkey
a
Kong.
new Donkey Kong they're showing off.
Yeah, showing
3D or
off. They what?
2D?
I'm gonna go 3D because you know what? We've been on this little 3D kick lately. We have like you know Kirby just came out in 3D. You know, we had Yoshi a while back. You know,
Yeah.
we're actually kind of overdue for a 2D game, but like honestly, I think they've been working on one. If you know, big if
And you think
that it's gonna be a 3D.
you think it's the Mario team working on this?
Mm, it would have to be at this point, huh? Like I
Yeah.
can't picture like who else would do it.
Unless it's like some 2D game and like, Grezzo is working on it.
Yeah, because I mean it's like 2D. Like I think 2D is a lot easier for some of these smaller, not like small, but like smaller in like the eyes of Nintendo
Yeah.
teams. You know, it's not like a size thing. It's like a prestige thing, I guess. You can go for it. You know, but I think
Right. Yeah.
they could do like the 2D better than the 3D because you know
Mm.
some of these old 3D games we go back to, and it's like, how do we play this? You know, even when they like remaster or remake them, it's like, how do we actually do this? This is just too much
Mhm.
annoyance to deal with, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna go Donkey Kong.
Donkey Kong. Okay. All right. I'm down. I'm going to go with here's what I'm going with, Mel. The Power of the Cloud. And we had those the rumors about the Arkham games coming
Oh yeah,
to
Batman.
the Nintendo Switch. I think Gotham Knights is coming, and um, it'll be one of those cloud games, kind of like Square
Controlled.
Enix released like Guardians of the Galaxy that way, like day and
Yeah.
date with the other systems. And yeah, I don't think it will be same day, but I do think it will be coming to the Nintendo Switch,
Okay, so I
and
don't
it'll
think this
be
one's actually too crazy. I just don't think it's this time. I think maybe the next one. But okay, I actually see this as believable.
believable.
Yeah, I do.
I think
Because
they're
we've been getting like a cloud version or two like doing these major events, and that actually kind of does track. You know,
yeah.
a superhero Batman. Everybody likes Batman pretty much, so yeah, I
There's
think so.
there's got to at least be, let's be honest, well, at least one of these games. They got to at least have one of the games, the cloud games. So we'll see what
Yeah.
it is. But that's what I think is the cloud game.
Speaking of cloud, Well, not Final Fantasy VII, but I think we're overdue for Final Fantasy 13, the whole trilogy.
The whole trilogy, the whole kit and
Whole
caboodle.
trilogy. Yeah, I don't think they could bundle it all together, but like, all 3 games. I'm not a big fan of this trilogy. I thought the second one was kind of okay, but like the other two, but regardless, I think we're overdue for them.
Okay.
And they're still gonna miss out on those extra remastered whatever for the old ones. I think we're still missing out on those. I don't think anybody's getting those.
Oh yeah, no, I think those are coming, and I think the first 2 are coming day and date with the direct. 1 and 2,
okay.
yeah, and then the other ones will be spaced out throughout time, and they'll be coming later. But yeah, I think that's what I think's happening. I think that'll
That's
be.
what you think?
Yeah, but in terms of, I think Nintendo is ready to not only do the ports of like these HD GameCube games, but I think it's time for our boy to come back. We haven't had any tower defense action in a while, so I think it's time.
I think that's a very good reason why we didn't have any of that for a while.
I think it's time for Dylan's Rolling Western is coming back, baby.
So out of all the other ones like Pushmo, Crashmo, stuff like that.
Box Boy,
Box Boy, you're going for him.
Exactly, because they're not going to give us what we want, Mel, and what we want is I can't even think of it. What's the one with the baseball?
Oh, Rusty's
Real Deal Baseball. Yeah, we're not getting that, but I do think we will get Dylan's Rolling Western.
What do you think is more likely, Dylan's Rolling Western or New Mole Mania? Because I think they're on the same level.
Mole Mania. Yeah. Oh man. You know who could do a good Mole Mania? The people doing Shovel Knight Dig right now.
I was thinking that the other day. I was like, you know what? They can adapt this. It's more like puzzly, kind of, than like Shovel Knight's a little more action for their combat system. But I think they could do that. Yeah, you get the bomb chicken guys with them again and make some Mole Mania. Yeah. I mean, they're not doing nothing with it.
Yeah, what else are you doing with Mole Mania? Well, that'll come with the. They'll come with the Game Boy. Mole Mania. You think Mole Mania will be on the NSO for the Game Boy?
It's like one of those things they have to drag out. It's like, okay. Because it was actually on the 3DS Virtual Console, because that's how I played it. I didn't actually play it back in the day, which is funny because that was my choice. Besides, it was like Pokemon or Mole Mania. So,
those were your choices.
That's what I really wanted as a kid. I wanted Pokemon or Mole Mania, but I could only pick one. So I went Pokemon.
You're like, I guess Imagine how different your life would be. You'd be hosting a PlayStation podcast if you went with Mole Mania. You'd be like, this haptic feedback is fantastic. This is what would have happened. It would have been like, what was it? The sliding door effect. Like, oh, if you would have went this way, your life is this, but you went this way, so now this is the life you live.
Yeah. And I always do question that, because it's, pretty random combination of games to choose from,
Yeah. Okay. So the Dylan's Rolling Western. What about do you have any more predictions, Mel?
I mean, I can come up with some.
Oh, well.
I know you came up with some on the fly just now.
Yeah.
You can't tell me you didn't. So, I mean, we could do a little more boring things and say, Metroid Prime, the new Fire Emblem.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, we could do that.
Metroid Prime, you just did do that. The new Metroid Prime, the new, and you know what? I'm going to say we're going to get Wind Waker and Twilight Princess. So.
Wow, never heard those before.
We might even get the title of the next Breath of the Wild sequel.
Oh, okay. Oh, you want to guess the title? You want to guess what it is?
Do I want to guess the title? Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Um, you, the name, it's called Legend of Zelda: Wind Beneath My Wings.
I don't think they can use that.
All quiet on the Western Front or the wind beneath my wings. Those were my two options in my head right there.
Okay, I don't think I can top that, to be
Go
honest.
ahead, your turn. What are they
Because
gonna
I was
call
gonna
it?
be like, rewind of time with some nonsense like that. Because there's probably some time mechanic in this.
Yeah,
I'm just guessing.
Legend of
Uh,
Zelda: Breath of the Wild, Majora's Mask. that's that's just
Part two.
it's just really yeah. It's just the when he's flying down in the trailer that they showed him, like jumping skydive. Like once
Yeah.
the clouds part, it's the moon. It's like, oh no, the moon's back, and then whoop, it rewinds 3 days, and then you start
Oh
over.
my gosh.
Yeah, it's a roguelike.
And then,
Your
oh
favorite?
no.
Yeah.
And then like the weapons were like, break and stuff still. And, that sounds like my most hated game. I
Uh,
don't want that to happen now.
but do
I
you
want you to be wrong.
but do you think it will be there? Do you think they'll have anything to do with Breath of the Wild there, the sequel?
I'm so like burnt. I'm going with no, just to save me some
Yeah.
pain. But if they want to prove me wrong, I'm perfectly fine with that. I have no problems
Mm-hmm.
with being shown the new Breath of the Wild stuff. I just don't believe it. Even if we do get these little ports, remasters of Twilight Princess and Wind Waker, I just don't see it. I can see them being like, "Hey, we're not gonna show you yet. But here's these games." I can see them doing that again, because we literally haven't seen anything in over a year at this point, and I don't see
Yeah.
why they would just drop it in September and you can't even do nothing this holiday for it. It's just, I know you can like hype up people for like the next year. It's just, well, why don't you just start off the next year with that big bang? I mean, I don't want them to because I want to know now, but
Yeah,
you know,
that's the thing.
we'll see how it goes.
When we talk about this stuff, we're always like, I don't care when like just show it to us now, you know? We just want to see it. We want to know what it is. We want to see it, know what it is, and then from there go move on to whatever like we want to see what it is, so then because some of the stuff there's constant like speculation on whether or not it's coming. The same thing with like all this it's kind of exhausting with all of the uh like all these like switch upgrades, like a new Nintendo Switch sort of thing. When we have those, it's just like we just want them to tell us exactly what it is right then and there, and then that way we know what it is, and then we can stop the speculation. So even if we have to wait longer for it, at least we know what it is, you know?
Yeah, this is a very first world problem for like us
Oh
because
yeah.
like for them, this thing's still hotcakes. Pretty much 6 years in, which is insane. So it's like they don't have like really real urgency. And we can have debates on like, yeah, they do need to actually push it because some of their games are not like exactly up to standards for some of these other first party games. But like when you look at the sales, it's just like the general public just doesn't care enough. And if the general public doesn't care enough and they're still buying it in bulk and stuff, it's just, you know, it's
Exactly.
a us problem. Because, I of course want it. I would love to know if there is something or if there is not. Because, this could easily just be like they can just push it on to like the next big thing. We don't even know how they're doing the system generations. Like, are they keeping them the same? Or if it's just like, no, this is like a brand new idea from us.
Mm-hmm.
We talked about it like earlier last time with the whole them maybe going the whole Apple route. So I can see them personally doing that.
Oh yeah.
Because like we just had like Splatoon 3 launch, it's a big game. Like, are we really only gonna get like 2 years before we get like a new system? I don't know.
Mel?
It's like the first one got like 5 views, so I
Mm,
don't know.
only time Mel will tell. Remember when
I don't
Nintendo?
think.
Go ahead.
I was just saying, if we do have a new system, I don't think it'd be this one, this direct. I think it'd be February or like January, whatever.
Oh yeah, would not be
Next year.
before the holiday. That's for sure. Yeah, unless it's
Yeah,
coming,
they would
and it's
not
not
cannibalize it.
coming. And it's not coming this holiday. So it
Sadly.
sadly, Mel's like,
'Cause I
please.
mean, I'll buy it again.
Yeah,
They know we will buy it, especially you and us. I mean, you and
yeah,
me. They'll pull up our accounts, be like, oh yeah, they're buying it.
yeah,
They're definitely buying it. In that eShop every week, clicking yes, take the
yeah.
money.
Um, in terms of the when they announced the N64 NSO games, right?
Oh yeah.
When they announced that, they announced in the direct, right? They said we'll have more information in like 10 days or 2 weeks or something like that. And they're like, we'll have more information. It's coming. The expansion pack and that. Do you think if they do announce for NSO for the Game Boy, if they announce that, do you think we're going to get um it they'll give us details during the direct, or do you think it will be something that is like we'll tell you in a week?
Mm, I'm gonna go with they're gonna tell us in another video a week or two after. Because
Okay.
sometimes with these directs, they're kind of long to them. They typically try not to go for like the 40-minute mark if it's not like an E3 kind of show.
Yeah.
So, you know, I'm gonna go with that. It's gonna be a quick announcement. Then we'll wait for it and it just be like randomly dropped at like 8:07, like on a Wednesday night or something. You know. So I can possibly see something like that.
And then my other question, Mel, 'cause I think they will announce it, and I think they'll announce that it's coming, and I think we will get a couple of games announced along with it, and a couple of games will be it won't come out um during the direct, but it'll be like they'll give the date of when it comes to the NSO. But I think the Game Boy will be a part of the expansion pack, and if nothing else, Mel, we're at least going to get. I know this is. We're at least getting Revenge of the Gator. Okay, Mel, Mel,
I
please
mean,
let me.
I mean, there's been crazier picks, so you can't even knock that.
Yeah, we're at least getting Revenge of the Gator, and then my other question is, we got Mario 35, Pac-Man 99, Tetris 99. Do you think they're gonna have a new one of those for that's attached to NSO?
No, I wish they would, but I'm gonna go with no, because I feel like we would have had one like last year when we didn't get one last year.
Mm.
You know,
I've
because we
Mel.
just got Pac-Man kind of randomly. It wasn't like you know, it's just like, oh, he was Pac-Man. That was cool.
Yeah. Well, what about Pac-Man 99 came out April 7th, 2021.
Oh, it
Mm,
actually did came out last year.
April
And
7th,
time
yeah.
is, man, time is messed up.
Time is messed up, Mel. Um, I think we will, but I don't think it will be another 99 game. I think they're going to give us. All right. Are you ready for this, Mel? Here's my last
Yeah,
prediction.
what
It's
you got? What you
Zelda
got?
related. It is going to
Oh,
it's going to be Four Swords Adventure.
oh, okay,
A new
okay.
Four
I'm down
Swords.
with that. I'm down with that.
But it's connected you can't buy it. It's a part of NSO because it's you're
Yeah.
playing it online.
Okay. So it's not gonna be probably as vast and as big as the actual Ford Sword games,
Yeah.
but just the fact that we can actually play together is a plus to me. So I would be 100% down with that if we don't have any more 99 games. If we did somehow get 99 games, I would kind of want like, obviously my Duck Hunt.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna
Yeah.
bypass
Yeah, we
that.
get it. Yeah.
Uh, the Gallico, like Space Invaders, that would be fun too. But I think what the most interesting thing would be is Game and Watch collection. You go through like different little mini games of the Game and Watch collection, that kind of
Mm.
stuff.
Is it going to just be straight like almost like ports of it, or is it going to be like the NES remix?
I think it'd be something similar to the NES remix. Little tweaks and twists here and
Mm.
there. Maybe even modernize it a little bit in terms of looks.
Yeah,
Why
they
not stiff
they
it up?
they could even make Mr. Game and Watch a playable character. Um and but yeah, so I was trying to think of like an like outlandish um final prediction. Uh
Mhm.
and Mel, do you have any outlandish final predictions?
Not on the top of my head, but I did have like a question.
Okay, go
It's
ahead.
like, we're like the Nintendo people. So usually for these third party games, it's usually like old games and like, like maybe from like the 360, PS3, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But sometimes back in these days, and we have it a little bit now, not as much, but third parties would actually make exclusive, third party games for them. So like, do you have like any kind of hopes or dreams of like an exclusive third party like Switch game?
Exclusive third party Switch game.
Yeah, like
Um
brand new.
brand new Resident Evil, a brand new
Brand
Resident
new.
Evil game running on the same engine, like the RE engine that they used for. I think I think it would be exclusive to Nintendo Switch, but also come to PC, and it would
I
be.
mean, that's
That's
kind
the
of like,
world we live in. Yeah. Um,
that's it is.
but yeah, I think that will come out, and I think it will be. Um, it'll run on the RE engine, like just like Monster Hunter Rise, the same engine as that. And yeah, I think it will be. I don't know who the main character will be, but I think it will be like a side story that runs in third person, not first person, and I think it will have some sort of presence at the direct. I'll say there. That's what I'll say.
Okay, that's good.
How about you? Do you have anything?
Let's
It
see
was
what
your
what I can
question.
come up with.
Yeah.
I know, because like a lot of people would just bypass this stuff because we don't really get them that much anymore. But like every now and then we get like one or two, so
Yeah.
it just kind of stands out. Because like we got like Monster Hunter Stories, I guess, like a couple years ago.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, that's on PC, but it's like and then like for like right now, we have like Live Alive. But I can see that going to something else like later on,
Yeah.
such as like
Game Pass or
Octopath.
something. Yeah.
Yeah. So let's
Uh,
see, let's see. What do I got? What do I got?
I mean, we got what was
Oh,
it?
okay.
Go ahead.
Okay. Okay. This is a real,
Ooh, humdinger.
uh
Yeah.
real
Yeah.
real pie in the sky kind of thing. But we used to get like exclusive Castlevania games, so like maybe Konami can find like five guys and just
Five
make
Guys.
because
Just
they're not gonna put like all
yeah.
their effort into Castlevania. Which is weird because they went all out with this anime thing, and then they had like the NFT thing
Yeah.
going on,
They're
but like
they're
make a new game, no.
yeah. They're gonna get those Five Guys to stop making burgers and fries and work on Castlevania. And
Yeah,
so
but I'm
yours is
sticking with it.
Castlevania.
Mine's Castlevania.
Okay. And yeah, because we also have like Nintendo is also like sneaky where they'll just have games that you wouldn't even think of like Marvel's Ultimate Alliance
Yeah, that
3.
came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I mean, people did want like another one, but like after a certain point, people just stopped saying it out loud. That kind of
Yeah.
thing.
Plus, it was an Activision made the first two, and or they made and published, and then this is like Nintendo game, and it's just wild. Like, um,
Yeah,
Whew.
I mean, they showed that off at the Game Awards, 1 year. That was just
Yeah.
like one of their big announcements.
Reggie
This
came out
Marvel
and was
thing.
like, "Hey, we
Yeah.
got something for you. I'm Reggie." Yeah, I understand that's not how Reggie speaks, but still. Yeah. So this has been our predictions, Mel. This
Maybe you'll
is
get like one thing.
yeah. Maybe we'll get yeah, we'll get one thing, and it will be I don't even know what it will be. What's the one that I wanted? The first person game, the first person puzzle game.
First person puzzle game.
Yeah,
What was it? Oh, The Witness.
The Witness. Yeah, maybe we'll get The Witness.
Oh, if we're doing that, Papers, Please. That's overdue.
It
I'm
certainly
gonna go
is
with Papers,
overdue,
Please.
and we're overdue because this has been going on for 35 minutes. Thank you to everyone that listened and let us know either on Twitter. Mel, where can they find you?
At the good old at Mel Needs a Name.
And you can get me at Super Nintendo on pretty much everything. And yeah, just let us know what your predictions are. But there's a cutoff. You got to do it before. Don't give me your predictions after it airs. I'm looking at you, Caveman. Okay? All right. Well, thank you.